Hello, guys and gals, and we're back with another book review. I wasn't going to review the graphic novels because I'd already reviewed the books, but I found this one at a bookstore, so I decided to review it since I actually have a physical copy of this particular graphic novel. Um, the graphic novels are a little bit different than the books, and that makes perfect sense if you consider a few factors. Um, the graphic novel starts with basically just a summary of what has been going on. It doesn't exactly start with it starts out with the Dragonette prophecy, the different eggs, and then it just starts with in the cave. Now the books start a little bit more violently, I would say, because in the books there's an Icewing that gets caught trying to steal a Skywing egg, and that gets kind of doesn't go very well for that dragon, that's for sure. But the graphic novel doesn't really go into that. It basically starts where the eggs have actually hatched, and so yeah. And that does make perfect sense because the books are have some parts in there that are a little bit violent. But for the most part, the graphic novels do follow the books pretty closely. Um, Granted, the books are relatively long, so I don't think they're exactly one to one. And they're written, the graphic novels are written slightly differently to be more to be more kid friendly, I would say. Um, but yeah, um, so um, from what I understand, Legend Darkstalker is being turned into a graphic novel to be released. It was supposed to be later this year, 2025, but I think they might have moved that one up a little bit. Also, Talons of Power, which is the wait, let me think of the sequencing here. Um, Talons of Power was book 9, I believe. Um, Talons of Power was also going to be released this year, I think, but I think they might have moved it up as well. Um, Also, from what I hear, all of the Winglet series, all the Winglet stories are also supposed to be graphic novels eventually. Um, so, along with book 16? Wait. This. Yeah, I think book 16. Um, so, yeah. Now, there are also little side books like Dragon Slayer. There is. And I haven't heard if those are going to be graphic novels or not, but probably. Eventually, I think they all are slated to be at one time or another. Um, but as graphic novels go, this one is very well paced, very well drawn, and very accurate to the stories, which is good. Because you want your if you're gonna adapt something, you want it to be very close to the original source material, and this is very, very close. Anything that they like took out, I can see why they would, or why they did it. The art, it's very, very well drawn. But yeah. So, yeah. I was trying to think of, the differences, like every single difference between the book and the graphic novel, and I'm sure someone's probably already done that. I haven't looked, but I'm pretty sure that that's probably an idea that somebody else has taken and run with. So, if you're interested in every single difference, there's probably a video out there of someone who's already done that. Someone who knows the franchise a lot better than I do. Within a year, I had read like all of the entire roster of like 25, 26 books or whatever it was, just within like a year. Which includes the Winglets, Dragon Slayer, all the side books, all the main series books. But what I didn't read were the graphic novels because I'd already read the books. But I did read this one. And so yeah, as I say, if you love the Wings of Fire franchise, then you'll probably love this book too. It's very, very well drawn, very well paced, very close to the source material, and that's what you like to see in a graphic novel that is like based on source material. I'm excited to see all 15 of the main series books transferred, adapted into this format. Granted, there are going to have to be some changes, of course, especially in Dragon Slayer, because of some of the scenes that are in that particular book. Plus, the fact that book is like, I don't remember, it's like 400, maybe 600 pages, something like that. But then again, the Wings of Fire books are usually told from one dragon's perspective. Dragon Slayer was told from 4 dragons' perspectives. And so the length of the book, it shows. It shows, which I think I probably went in depth in when I did a review of that book on the channel. But there are some rather questionable scenes they're probably going to have to like remove completely. Just basically because of the nature of the scene, because Darkstalker is not really that friendly of a dragon and has done some pretty bad things. So it'll be interesting to see how they change up the story to account for that. But yeah, I think middle of next year is when Dragon Slayer is supposed to drop, along with Talons of Power. I think initially it was supposed to be like in November, but I think there might have been some delays. As for book 16, I'm pretty sure that it's set to release next year, I'm thinking. Early or middle 2026, I think is what they're projecting, but I don't exactly remember. But anyways, yeah. If you love Wings of Fire, you'll probably love this book as well. I probably won't be doing a review of the other graphic novels, but I did want to do a review of this graphic novel, basically because I ended up procuring a copy of it from a used bookstore. But yeah. Anyways, it always kind of blows my mind that graphic novels exist for at least over half, I want to say. Yeah, over half of the mainline Wings of Fire books. Which I like graphic novels because it does really, it's another way to get kids interested in reading. And that's really important. Um, Plus, graphic novels are able to convey through pictures sometimes more than words actually can. So there's that. I hope that they do continue to do this. They continue to create graphic novel adaptations of source material, which is very, very, I would say, needful. But anyways, that is going to do it for this video, though. If you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe, ring the bell so you know when I upload. Also, if you want to support me in any way, or if you want to join the Discord server, all that information will be in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. You are loved, and have a great day.